Hey everybody, Sergeant Locrawl here, reporting in from Camp Couch. It's been a minute since I've been in the Marine Corps, and this air conditioning is going on right now. My ears are going nuts. Tinnitus is a thing. Many of you have it. Many of you don't realize that it's a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. I just thought it was normal, shooting all those weapons, getting some, having all that fun. But your ears aren't as strong as the rest of your body when it comes to taking abuse. So if you're dealing with ringing in your ears and it sounds like a pitchfork ringing, if it sounds like a high-pitched whine or whatever it might sound like for you, you got yourself a claim if you can support it, that you were in service for enough time, that you've done enough weapons training, you've been enough around heavy equipment, or for me, I worked across the street from the flight line. Those F-18s, man, I love them. They're the sound of freedom, but dang, they destroyed my ears. We'd stand at attention while these planes are going off and the whole building's shaking. You're like this, and then all of a sudden it's done and your ears are ringing. And the whole time you're thinking, yeah, I could take it. I got this. But your ears are like, dude, we'll be talking later. So now is later, and the air conditioning triggers, they're always ringing, but the air conditioning triggers the heightened awareness that they're ringing. It's like, you can't ignore it, right? So, look, if you're dealing with something like tinnitus, and you got something that's going on, and you haven't submitted your VA claim, I'm guessing it's because the VA process sucks, and it's hard to figure out how to get in and get it done. And I'll tell you right now, it's gotten a lot easier than it has in the past. In the past, you just have to walk in and explain to somebody, some clerk behind the counter who didn't want to see you, didn't want to talk to you, wanted to spend time gabbing, talking to the people in the office instead of talking to helping you. They didn't care. Now you can go online and do it yourself. You don't need them. You don't need that bureaucracy. You can get right around that. You can go online, va.gov. A few clicks later, submit your intent to file, and you stamp today's date right there on your file. What's that do? What that does is it puts today's date on the date for your claim, and you have up to 12 months. Tell yourself it's 12 days or 12 weeks, but you have 12 months just to get it done. Now, I'm not saying wait, because don't wait. You're just going to protract the whole thing. Just get it done. Write yourself a letter saying, hey, this is my experience in the military. This is what happened. This is why I have tinnitus. This is when it started. This is the impact of my life. Here's the continual impact. Maybe you suffer from other things because of that. Maybe the tinnitus bothers you so much that it causes anxiety or depression or whatever it might be. You got to figure that out for you and be truthful and honest when you submit your claim. And when you do that, you'll meet a doctor, and the doctor will evaluate you, and they're looking for keywords. They're looking for, did it bother you in the past? When did it start? How does it impact you now? Have you sought treatment for it since it happened? Are you continuing to see treatment? Well, tinnitus is kind of a weird thing, because what are you going to do? You can't do anything. There's no treatment. You can talk to your doctor about it. You can get that put in your record book. If you're still in the service and you're having tinnitus, go talk to your doctor about it. Go to medical. Forget about what anybody else says. You need to put it in your record book. And then you have it. And you're going to need it for later. So don't dismiss that. Don't let anybody else let you dismiss that. And then the process of submitting it is one thing. Once you get through the initial hurdles and the initial steps, it gets easier to figure it out. But also there's another part of it. And this part's not so easy, at least for most people. Maybe you're different. Maybe you're just going to plow right through this because you got it. But a lot of people, especially Marines that are trained to handle anything, that are trained to be indestructible. There was a time where I thought I could eat bullets and spit them out like the cartoons. So you're trained that you can just take the hill. And then to think of yourself as disabled, man, that's a mind game right there. How do you go from I'm indestructible to I'm disabled? I got a placard in my car. I got to, feel sorry for me. That's not cool, right? So set that aside. You don't have to go there. Just look at it as, look, this is a process the government's going to make me go through so that I can get the benefits that I deserve. Because that's what it is. That's all it is. It's a classification. Let that go. Just go through the process. Figure out what you need to do to get the benefits that you deserve. Be truthful and honest. I think there was a guy recently in the news that went to jail because he was pretending he had PTSD. Don't do that. That's stupid. There's a lot of people that actually have things that they need to get benefits for. That's what this is for. So if you have things as simple as tinnitus where you can't see it, maybe your friends don't know you have it, or your family doesn't know you have it, or your coworkers don't know. But you've been dealing with it the whole time. You just don't talk about it because why would you? Go get that claim submitted. Go right now, va.gov, get it submitted. Sergeant Locrawl reporting out from Camp Couch. Get some.